on to the next thing. I'm just chatting, just babbling, just chatting. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have actually been liking some kind of cooler, taupier colors on my eyes, which is very, very rare for me. I really don't do that very often. Like, I feel like this is a very different sort of makeup look for me. So been liking those kind of colors. Powder shadow for liner, but really I would say the main thing is like a rosy brown sort of a lip color. I'm really liking that. So I have a couple things that I've been reaching for. I have a new palette I've been loving. You know, like a long-time favorite cheek color. Anyway, we got some good things to chat about. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me. It's just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so we are definitely going to talk about this palette that I got. I got this off of the TikTok shop. It was literally like, I think $9, and then there was an additional coupon on it. So I mean, I probably got this for $6 or something. It was so affordable. There's the Laura Geller Blend Away Beige and Brown 8 Multi-Finish Eyeshadows. Whoa, I almost dropped it. So we're going to talk about this in a second. This is the more kind of cool tone taupey sort of situation, but I've definitely still been starting with mostly MAC Malt, but then I've also been mixing in Cozy Gray and sometimes a little bit of yogurt. But I would say the main thing, Malt. Something about Malt specifically, I think just really makes those kind of more taupey, cool tone shades work better for me, because it's, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you can see these are very light colors. I don't even know if you can see these very well, but there is Malt, there is Cozy Gray, and there is yogurt. So yogurt is like a light, soft pink. Cozy Gray is a very, very light, I would say, not super blue gray, which I do like. I like that it's a little bit more on the purpley side. So there's Cozy Gray. And then Malt is like a really light pinky beige or something, but it's the pinkiness to it that I think really kind of helps, I don't know, make the taupey gray colors less taupey gray. Like just a little hint of a pinkiness mixed in with it. So I've been starting with, just like today, I mixed all of these together into my crease and all over onto my lid, mainly probably outer corner, but mostly in my crease. Starting with those, I think is really important. Like, I think that's why I'm kind of liking the taupey sort of look, is because of mixing those colors in. So that's a strong side note, is that I really feel like Malt makes a big difference, but also sometimes mixing those others in, but mainly Malt. Okay, so this palette, cute, cute packaging. I really like her packaging on these palettes that she does, either like small ones or she has bigger ones. Like I've gotten some in BoxyCharm boxes that I have loved. Like I think it was, I was trying to remember, I think it might have been last fall. Such a good palette, like great formula, really beautiful fall colors, but I love these kind of floral designs she does on them. Like it's a simple sort of cardboard packaging, but it's nice and thin and it's just pretty. Like I think this is perfect, that it keeps the price point low, but it's still beautiful. It's very functional. It's not, you know, bulky or anything. That's just a little side note. I appreciate the packaging. So this color story, beautiful shades. If you like cool toned neutrals, especially more on the like cement taupey side, I think you will really, really like this palette. Like it's, I like that it's not super blue gray. Like I would say this is maybe the most blue in the palette. It's more on the like neutral cement side of cool tone. And then this one is almost like leaning a little bit more warm. Like I have this as my liner, just kind of smudged. I did add a little bit of matte carbon, which is the, you know, just this like a black shade, just right at my lash line, but it's mostly this. So I like that it's just like almost moving, let's look at it in a swatch before I say something, but I feel like it's almost moving a little bit more to the warm tone side. I should have removed the other swatches, but that's okay. We'll just swatch all over my hand. Ooh, this is so pretty. Okay, interesting. Oh, this is so interesting. On my hand, these look way less cool toned gray, at least these, like the top row shadows. Okay, yeah, well, interesting. I guess they're maybe a little bit more on the neutral side. So there is the top row. That does not look super taupe at all, but I feel like on my eyes, it looks more cool toned. Isn't that interesting? That one's definitely more kind of like mid-tone, a little bit more cementy. And then those right there, kind of more mid-tone. Maybe that's why this palette, I feel like, works for me. That definitely looks warm in a swatch. So I really like that one. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's not full-on cool tone. Maybe it's kind of more like neutral. Like it's not warm, but it's not gray, blue-gray either. I find that fascinating. I guess that's just like color theory or something. Like these colors on my skin tone, that's what they look like. But I really, really like the formula. So, so pretty, blendable, easy to work with. With the like metallic shades, these, I've been getting them on a brush like this. What is the MAC brush that's been like, do they even still have it? But it used to be like the brush for blending in your crease and all over your lid. I cannot remember what brush it was. But anyway, it's this kind of a shape where it's a little bit like flat, but then it also has like a fluffiness to it. That doesn't even make sense. It's like in between a regular shadow brush and a crease brush. So it works well to kind of put color on your lid, buff it on, but then also kind of blend into your crease. It's almost like a one and done sort of a brush. So I've been reaching for a brush like this a lot more. This is old. This is a Chic Pro eyeshadow brush. I don't even remember where I got this. Probably in a BoxyCharm or something. But anyway, I've been using something like this to take these colors, put it on my lid, and then kind of buff. So yeah, been reaching for this palette. I love it so much. I'm not totally sure. This might be like a TikTok exclusive or just on her website and TikTok. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, I love this palette so much. And I like the size of it. All right, on to the next thing. I'm just chatting, just babbling, just chatting. Okay, for blush, another Laura, I have 3 Laura Geller things again this week. I love her stuff. This is the Baked Blush and Brighten in Pink Buttercream. So this is all I have on my cheeks right now. I don't have any bronzer. I don't have any cream blush. I don't have another blush. It's just this. And this is one of my favorites from this line, from like all of her Baked Blush and Brightens. This is one of my probably most worn ones. It's just a beautiful pink. This is so pretty. Is that not gorgeous? It's just stunning. I would say it's like a good mid-tone pink. Like it's not super purpley lavender. It's not super raspberry red. I would say of the two, it's a little bit more on the warm raspberry side, but just a beautiful pink. These have a gorgeous glow to them. They catch the light. It depends, well, I say that. It depends on the shade you get. Some of them are matte, some of them are natural, and then some of them are, I don't know what this one's labeled. This one's not labeled anything, so I would say the ones maybe that aren't labeled are more on the glowy side, and then the satin are less so, and then matte, obviously. I would say those are probably more satin, because none of them look flat on the skin. They just look really pretty and like, I don't know, just so pretty, just beautiful. This catches the light, the glow of it. It's pretty like on, if you have texture or fine lines, these are really forgiving for that. So I love them so, so much. This is one of my favorites. Okay, then last up, lip favorites. I have been loving like a rosy shade, almost like in between a rose and a brown. Somewhere in there, I have been loving that. So one of these two, I love both of these. This is another one of the Laura Geller Jelly Balm Hydrating Lip Colors. These have such an amazing formula to them. They feel so nice and hydrating, but something about this formula, like, I don't feel like I have to use a lip liner with them. And I know that she's really thoughtful, Laura Geller's really thoughtful about her lip products working for mature skin and mature like lines around the lips and things like that. So maybe it's that, thinking about that in her formula that makes it, I don't know, just like you can get a good line with them around your lip line and they wear so well, but they're also really nice and hydrating. Like just such an amazing formula. So anyway, this is one of the newer shades. This is Plum Happy. I think there were 3 new shades that came out. I think it was Pink About It, Sugar and Spice, and Plum Happy. So this is a beautiful kind of, I don't know, brownie rose, rosy brown. So pretty. Like it's got, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a little bit plum. You know, you see it there. It's just a pretty kind of plummy rose brown. Beautiful. Wears so well. I love this formula. They have a nice, like, subtle vanilla scent that is so nice. Not overwhelming, just like almost like a MAC lipstick kind of a scent, which I love so much. So it's kind of like that. Anyway, I've been wearing that a lot. It's been living in my purse. And then Maybelline Crazy for Coffee. This is more, I would say, on the brown side. So I would say Plum Happy is a little bit more on the pinky plum. And a little bit, no, they're about the same level of like light catching, shiny glow to them or something. But Crazy for Coffee is definitely more on the brown side, but still has a little bit of a pinkiness to it, especially as it kind of wears, or if I blot it, it brings out a little bit more of the like pinky red undertone or something to it. It's a beautiful shade. I love the formula of these lipsticks. I have loved them for years. They smell like Play-Doh, but I think it smells like Play-Doh. I've always thought they smell like Play-Doh, but now that now that I've loved them for years and years, I don't mind the scent at all. It's very like nostalgic, almost like a comforting makeup smell to me. Anyway, great formula. Love that color. Okay, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.